Hello and GM Sonic. It's me, Corval, here today. No Dracula. It's just me and Beastie
BC.
himself.
Yes, sir.
How's it going,
How's it
Beastie?
going?
Pretty
Pretty
good,
good.
pretty good. Beastie, you work on Gnome NFTs, right? That's why I brought you here, dude, to explain
Yes, sir.
yourself.
Where do I start?
Hold on. We'll get to it, dude. We got to talk about some bigger stuff first, okay? The people got to know. They got to know. They don't check the price until I tell them the price. You know what I mean? We got to go
Yeah.
into it, dude. We got to look. We got to see. Oh, let me switch to the more normal view here. Got something special coming up later. What the heck? Okay, there we go. I want to start the best one, dude. The best price right now. Sonic's still up on the monthly. Things are looking pretty bad overall, but I think things are still improving. Like build wise, there's a lot more options coming to the chain. We're gonna be talking about that later, but we're looking at like a market wide depression this week. Beastie, how's that make you feel?
Honestly, not too worried. Just like I feel like I went through all these emotions last run, so it's just like numb. I'm like numb to it at this point.
I understand.
Yeah, if the
You're
number goes
content.
down even more, I'll just buy more. So I don't
That's
really mind it.
crazy. That's crazy, dude. I don't want to dox you, but you were pretty young last run too. So you're like a war child. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. I was I think I got in last run. I was like 15.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
You're literally like one of those child soldiers in Africa, dude. You're sniffing gunpowder and shit, looking at these charts. And worst of all, here I want to just round this off here on Ethereum. The worst shit token ever lived continues to just go down only. Dude, look at this, man. This is like so much worse than
Oh my God, Ethereum's so cooked.
Communist Vitalik is paying the price. But in better news, for you and me here, the SEC declared meme coins not securities, which I think is kind of a no-brainer because I've never felt secure holding one. I don't know about you.
Yeah, no.
It's they're calling them collectibles. I don't know how true that is either, but anyway, that's some stuff to start the show off with, and some interesting things to maybe rattle you around a bit. A bunch of bad news, a little taste of good news, but let's talk about Gnome Child, dude. This is the real meat of the show here. This is what I want to know about. You guys are really, really small. I don't even know how the fuck I found you, dude. To be honest with you, Beastie.
Yeah, no, I was surprised when I saw you join. I was like, what the hell?
But I do like the Gnome Child. I got a couple myself. I'll be honest with you. What is the deal with them, dude? Tell us a story. The Gnome Child narrative.
So where do I start? Actually, I'll start from last run with give the whole backstory on how I even got into NFTs and just crypto in general. I got into Fantom around 2021 when Fantom was like just before it hit $1, like maybe 70-80 cents. And like I've always known about crypto and stuff because my siblings, my brothers, they've been in it for a while. Like the whole, like when Tron dropped and all that stuff in 2017 and that big old run.
It's a familial curse.
Yeah. And anyways, fast forward a little bit, and I decided, I saw the Strange Brews on Fantom, and I was like, I kind of want to make an NFT collection. I was like, I feel like, like cigars are, I don't know. I saw the Strange Brews and the pixelated artwork, and I was just like, first thing that popped up in my head was cigars. So I did the art for Phantom Cigars. It was 200 cigars, and I think it was like 50 Phantom minting or something. Or yeah, I think it was 50 Phantom, and those sold out. I think the floor on them was actually like 300 Phantom at one point, 400 Phantom, and that was when Phantom was at like $2 or $3, so it was pretty decent. But basically, our
is it this one here? Blast from the past here.
Yep.
Yeah, look at that floor 250. Wow.
Yeah. So I'm actually surprised. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, wait. See, the metadata was not up like 2 months ago.
Oh no, this is just a screenshot.
Oh, it's a screenshot. Okay. I was about to say, I thought that was like you were actually on Paint. Okay, cool.
No, their site looks way different now.
Yeah. So I didn't do the dev work on this one. I had someone. I don't know if you know the Cyberpunks, old me. Yeah. So he did the dev work on these, and I'm not shitting on him or anything, but he had a little rough patch. didn't do too well towards the end of the run and kind of just disappeared, leaving me. I have no control over the project really. The metadata is gone, whatever. I was really I was thinking about bridging them or whatever onto Sonic, and then I was like, whatever, I'll just, I started thinking of new ideas.
Hmm.
And growing up playing RuneScape, I saw a lot of Gnome Child tokens, so I was like, on Soul, when like the Soul shitters were pumping,
Hmm.
and I was like, I'm gonna make Gnome Child NFTs. So I figured out how to do the dev work for them, and with a little bit of Chat GPT and a couple videos, you go a long way. And I did the art for them.
Nice. So this is kind of almost like not quite a redemption arc, but a kind of a growth arc here, right? As South Toa says here, you started it, you got in, you did the art, you had a dev, and I mean, it's a tough lesson. We all learn it sometimes. The other party's a little bit unreliable for whatever reasons, life happens or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
And so this is your kind of second swing at it, but you took the time to learn how to do a little bit of dev, right? So you kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
did the contracts yourself. I was gonna ask about those Solana meme coins. I saw a bunch of gnome when I Googled gnome childs. A lot of meme coins come up, but you kind of just saw like kind of the general interest in them and saw this as something I can make an NFT out of.
Yeah. Well, one thing so on Soul, me and my buddies, we tried CTOing a Gnome Child project,
Hmm.
and it was like the OG, the first one. So we tried CTOing it,
So you
and
guys love the gnome child.
yeah, I love the Gnome Child. He's the goat.
Okay.
He's the goat. And we put in a bunch of liquidity, and we put in a lot of work to push out the project. And then this cabal just comes through and starts launching Gnome Childs, like literally a Gnome Child project, Gnome Child coin on ETH, and Gnome Child coin on Sol, a Gnome Child coin on Base, and it just pissed me off. I was just like, what the fuck? It was going to like 3 mil, and then they just would rug. And I was just like, it was really bothering me because,
Mhm.
even on like Base, they literally copied and pasted their websites and all, like no effort. And I
Mhm.
saw them going to 3 mil, and I'm sitting here like, putting organic, effort and time into this, and it's sitting at 40K. And I was like, what the fuck?
It is
Uh,
disheartening, really
yeah.
disheartening. When you see that those big balls of money that can kind of pump the price just to pull it away. This is giving me, flashback to something that happened this week already on Sonic. But
Yeah.
so you decided to pivot to the NFT. It's interesting to go to NFT for meme coin because meme coins are kind of dying out all over
Yeah, yeah.
in the
So
ecosystem.
yeah, I just went back to, where it all
The
started,
basics.
really. Yeah, the basics. And right, so I came to the conclusion that FTM cigars, I would have a bad rep from them because of, we kind of just left the project. So there's the account Elf
Mhm.
on the Discord. I created that account, kind of just like to separate Gnome Child. I wanted it to do. I want it to do good. I was like, so I don't want any of these like anything to get in the way of it. So I just created the separate Elf account, and started promoting the project off of that. And then I was talking to a couple of guys, like I don't know, 24 barbecue, and I was
Mhm.
just like, what do you guys think I should do? You guys think I should be open about it? Because like I'm not doing anything in bad faith. It's in good faith, but I also just don't want to FUD myself.
I get
So
you. I feel like you were a little too anxious. I feel like a lot of the guys on Sonic and crypto in general, they've had way worse things happen to them than a dev just kind of become uncommunicative for
yeah,
worse
yeah,
reasons, right?
yeah.
We've got
So
unapologetic
yeah.
ruggers, okay, running around here. So
Cough, cough. There you didn't. There you
yeah.
didn't. But yeah, so and then they were just like telling me, they were like, no, like people actually like the cigars, and they like Diet Beastie or me. They liked me, and people still rep the cigars on their Twitter profiles to this day. So I was just like, oh, okay, like that kind of gave me some reassurance, and now I'm open about it. It's run
Oh yeah.
by iBeastie. So yeah.
Right on, Beastie. Well, I'm glad to see you here. I'm glad to see you doing it. especially because this is I wasn't nearly as productive at your age, is what I'll say. Okay, you know what I mean? I'm launching projects and stuff. Now, let's talk a little bit about this specific project here, Gnome Child. Now, this is the mint page. I was looking at it, pretty lightweight, Well,
Yeah,
we got some
pretty basic.
examples of some gnomes you could mint here.
It's
Carousel won't work, but either way, you got an
okay.
idea.
That's bad looks. I gotta get.
No, it's fine. It's fine. What can you do for what can you do with these gnomes? Are they just for appearance, or you got something else planned for them?
Initially, I just wanted to get the project out and go from there. But right now, I can't really talk too much about it. But we're hopefully, well, definitely, we want to get tons of community events like airdrops, with collaborations with other projects, but the end goal is to hopefully transform the project into like GameFi, hopefully have some sort of, I don't know how to say it, game around the project.
I see.
But it'll be like a collaboration. So yeah,
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so you got some things coming up in the works. Maybe want to have some fun with it. Well, I'm here to support you, Beastie. I think it's fun. I like a gnome child. I think it's a funny image. I think it's a funny name, and it is quite retro. Now, how much is it to mint one, and how many are left?
So right now there is 2,147 gnome childs total supply. 293 are minted so far, and we've been live for about a week. Minting's going a little slow, but hopefully, we can pick that up soon, and just engaging with the community and getting more eyes on the project. And the whitelist is 50 Sonic. The project's whitelisted are all the derp holders, top 250 shadow holders, top 250 X33 holders, and top 250 F-bomb holders on base. Those are the projects that I really like on in the Sonic space. I know if F-bomb's not on Sonic yet, hopefully it will be soon. But yeah, those are the projects I really like on Sonic. And we have a treasury for those specific projects, so that we can continue to build and grow and support those projects. So we basically are buying back 20% with the minting funds. 20% of the minting funds, we're buying back all of these projects. Right now we have some shadow, a derp, and we're looking to buy just diversify into shadow, derps, and F-bomb. I think those are going to be do big numbers as they already have been on Sonic.
Right on. Awesome. Well, I'm glad to see you engaging with the ecosystem and the community. I'm sure it's going to continue to grow, especially if you put some time and effort into it as you continue to do so. I had one. And if you don't have a whitelist, it's what, 100 Sonic for it?
Yeah, it's 100 Sonic for non-whitelisted.
Right on. Awesome. Well, BC, that's awesome, dude. I'm glad to hear the project it seems like it's in safe hands for now, my gnome child.
Yes,
but
sir.
Let's move on to our next topic for today. If you want to stick around, we got some pretty big news here. Okay.
Yeah.
You know about Pendle, Beastie?
No, I actually don't.
Okay, well, perfect. Because Pendle is complicated. I can't explain it all to you right now, but I'll give you
I feel like it's a lot of the things on Sonic. People are still learning. I like that about it too. You gotta learn and you get rewarded for it, basically.
Exactly. There's a lot to pick up, and once you do, you get some kind of monetary reward. Usually, you can learn how to play the game a little bit better. But now Pendle is a very interesting project. It's interest rate swaps. So I come in, I deposit some assets, and they split up the assets. Yeah, that's right. The day Drac didn't show up, Corval, to discuss Pendle. But look, I'll be honest with you. I've talked about Pendle quite a bit. It's kind of complicated, but it's not that complicated. Basically, you come in, you take an asset that bears interest, right? So
right.
I don't know, rings staked USD. It has some interest rate, 5% or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
What it does is it separates the interest from the asset, and then it creates a market for it. So you can come in and you can essentially buy the interest that will be paid out over some length of time. That's it in a nutshell. Now, I encourage everyone to go out there, and if you don't really get it, don't go in and just start trading PT and YTs on Pendle, okay? Go in and take their little education course and really get a firm grasp on it, because it's a little bit more complicated than that, and the market's a little bit more weird, but really important stuff. This is really high value DeFi infrastructure. If you remember, like credit default swaps, like this is a very common thing in like typical financial markets, like stripping the yield off of bonds and selling the bonds and all that kind of shit. But the big news is it's now on Sonic. You can now stake staked rings USD, staked rings ETH. And what you do is, you come in on this under rings. Let me I could do a quick little tutorial here. Now I don't know if you've messed around with this kind of DeFi stuff too much.
No, not really. I know a little bit about a hand of God.
Oh, perfect.
And I maybe like 2 weeks ago I just fully understood the whole epoch flip and rebase and X33 shadow deal. So yeah, I'm not
there you go.
Extremely educated, but I have a little understanding.
You're getting there. So basically, what you do here, what you'll do if you want to get into this Pendle stuff now, well, the pools are still fairly small, is you'll come in to stake to rings. You'll have some basic USDC or some ETH, right? Some wrapped ETH. You deposit, you'll get, I don't know what the fuck it's why it's called SC. I'm cursing too much for a YouTube broadcast. So you get SC USDs, and this will have an interest-bearing component to it, right? You'll have to stake it. And what this does is once you've staked it, it's going into a Veda vault, which is like, it's a contract managed by a company called Veda, or a project called Veda, whatever you want to call them. And they're going to do some yield farming strategies with it, right? And you'll get the staked version of your asset, right? You'll take that crap, okay, and you'll come over here to Pendle. I'm not gonna connect, okay? I'm not gonna connect.
Yeah.
I don't want you creeps out there on the internet seeing what I do. And you'll just come into pools, and you can just enter your wrap staked. See how long this prefix this is? Wrap staked rings USD, or the wrap staked rings ETH pool. And you can see that
looks like a private key, bro. Jesus, it's just long.
Yeah, right. You can see the pools are pretty small right now. There's not like a whole lot of liquidity in them right now, so you get some pretty high APYs now, especially if you have VE Pendle, which I don't have, so I'm not getting that tasty amount. But then you'll be funding essentially that interest rate swap market, right?
Right.
And an interesting part of this too is like there's a bunch of points you get. You're getting incentivized like triple from like, I think they have it on the tweet here. Yeah, here we go. So if you stake USD or you stake ETH, so staking USD, you can get 2x rings, 12x Sonic, and 3x Veda points. It's a fuckload of points. Okay, it's an insane amount of points. Same with ETH. 1.5 rings, 8 times Sonic, 3 times Veda points. So I
saw now that I see the interface, I saw this sent in one of the Discords. I'm gonna send it to you. I think it's the same thing, but this one says like times 139 points. I'm not sure if it's the same.
Oh yeah, I think this is a different project. I don't know which one this is, but that is insane. We got to get to the bottom of this. No, BC here has slid across my desk something quite insane. It's a staked S pool where you can get 139 times more Sonic points. Dude, you'll like run the airdrop if that happens, dude.
Yeah, it was left with a memo that says yield on stability. So that's
more Sonic than freaking Andre at this rate, dude. Very cool. Yeah, I mean, you said, what was the message with that? You said the memo was
yield on stability.
Yield on stability. Stability staked S pool is true. Oh, okay. That's stability DAO. Now that is coming. I have something on them later. I was gonna ask, dude. Thank you, Yankee. All right, mystery solved. We got some geniuses in the audience. Now, moving on to Hand of God. You said you know a little bit more about this. I
know like a little bit. Not nothing crazy. I've heard.
Oh yeah, no worries, dude. I'm not gonna ask you to explain it here, but because from my understanding, it's pretty much Tomb.
Yeah, it's
Tomb just with like an AI management behind it. They've already launched their Genesis pools, which is how they raise that initial liquidity. So they've like whitelisted a bunch of projects. They bought some, they get access to some, the token's called the Hog. I think it's pretty funny. Also, this name is kind of anime, isn't it? Hand of God.
Yeah. Wait, speaking of Tomb, have you gotten your Life Web3 phone? Have you pre-ordered it?
No, dude, no. Who is doing that? How is he funding that?
I'm
What
not sure.
factory is building this shit?
Who's putting their seed phrase on that thing? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's crazy. What did the Solana phone? A lot of people are telling me when they got the Solana phone, like the airdrops they got for it, like immediately paid off like what they paid for it. I was kicking myself for it. The Life phone is gonna be the exact opposite, dude.
Yeah, it's
gonna drain your bank account. It's gonna drain your Bank of America account, your Wells Fargo account.
Yeah, you're gonna.
No, but I kind of want to get my hands on one for the show, dude. We could do an unboxing. That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be funny. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Send me the Tomb phone, bro. What's his name again?
Harry.
I forgot him, dude. Just like history, I have already forgotten Harry Ye. Just kidding. But Hand of God, Harry Ye survives on through Hand of God in some ways, in that it's seniorage reimagined. So now I personally, look, I know a lot of people make a lot of money on Tomb. A lot of people can make a lot of money on Tomb forks. I'm not a big fan of these things. Seniorage is something I don't like touching because it's kind of too risky. You know what I mean? It blows up way too fast. And the differentiating factors they have here actually have their docs pulled up. They have AI governed emissions, transparent decision making, dual token model with stabilization mechanism, and enhanced data transparency. Now, I'm sure they can launch a good project. I'm sure it's going to work well. But I encourage you all to use it, but only after, of course, you've done your own research. You feel confident understanding how the mechanisms work, because I don't. Yeah. You gonna play with this stuff, Beastie?
Yeah, I think so. Possibly. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do some reading up.
Maybe we should make a video. We'll get tons of views, dude. You and me, Beastie, we make a video on Hand of God.
Yeah, that'd be sick,
dude. We get 100,000 views, dude. BB's got their Tomb phone pre-ordered. BB, we're gonna come to your house and we're gonna shoot there. I don't want to get my own unbox your phone together, bro. I also found this picture, the Tomb of God guys, and I wanted to enhance this image here. Let's see this. You seeing this? Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing?
And these bitch niggas go hate me, 'cause I already know we got a betting belief.
Unbelievable, dude. He's pouring lean up in the club, dude. That's crazy.
insane.
All right. Now, Hand of God, check them out, guys. And then the last one here I have professionally wise to talk about is Stability DAO, which I didn't really know a lot about, to be honest.
Dude, he sent that, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna hop in the public sale. Literally click on the link, and I'm like, holy shit, hold on. Like, I was trying to find like which tab it was to like get on the, buy the pre-sale tokens or the public sale tokens. Literally like maybe spend 30 seconds just looking for it. Mm-hmm. Press it, gone. It's over. Like,
dude, 30 seconds.
Insane.
That's wild. That is crazy, dude. Especially with something with DAO in the name. Who the hell wants to get into a DAO nowadays? Apparently 152 people.
And the not to shit on anything, but the token distribution is crazy.
Yeah, tell me about it. Isn't it like they got a lot held by the team, right?
Yeah.
Something like 80%?
Yeah, I think so. And I think liquidity is like 6%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Michael Kong's loving it. I think they're really just proud of how fast it filled up. There was no hiccups at all, but
yeah, I mean every public sale so far has done numbers, like so I really wouldn't be surprised if this ran it up.
Oh, I think I looked into this. It was like kind of like an auto compounding vault, but it's more just a regular vault in that they take these assets and then just yield farm for you and then compound the returns into the vault.
Right. So, yeah, that's the one, 139x.
Right there. This crap, dude. This is crazy. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to get into this right after the show. I'm going to dump all of my shadow. I'm going to send it to 0, and then I'm going to come over here to Stability DAO and really just, dilute this market. Yeah, things are, it's very interesting. So, like, price-wise, overall, the markets are looking kind of sad, kind of deflated. But here on Sonic, I think the opportunities are still just growing. Like you said, that public sale sold out in 6 seconds, dude. So there's still a lot of appetite over here.
I mean, have you seen Derp? Insane.
Oh, I've seen Derp, dude.
This floor is at 1 point, 2K Sonic, 1.8K Sonic. Freaking their coins at like 6 mil right now, market cap.
It's
Crazy.
just a tail. Look, that's just some Sonic business, baby. You know what I mean?
For real.
Maybe one day the gnome child will be as beloved and recognized as the derp. Let's hope so.
Let's hope so. They will. They will. One day.
All right. So now we got the fun stuff out of the way, the good stuff. Let's talk a little bit about these ruggers. Let's find out,
Raping. Who's doing the raping?
someone's doing it. Someone's doing it on chain, and I'm not liking it. Okay. What is this chart even? It's C. Okay. How would I even find this? C on Sonic. This is like such a stupid scam. I guess I'll intro it from the top. Okay. So apparently Tyler Durden, this fairly large KOL account, this is so corny, bro. This is so corny, dude. Tyler Durden. How much do you think he paid for this?
Edgy bull.
Is at, dude. He's a Bitcoin trader, so capital. He lives in the Fight Club, dude. He better put his money where his mouth is, dude, because he just rugged crazy on Sonic. And this is a complicated story.
Oh,
He ran a little Solana scan. Everyone was hopping in on this after it happened because it was down 98% in a day. Sinos. Oh yeah, because it's Sonic spelled backwards. Isn't that clever?
yeah.
I'm so sick of these low effort meme coins. But let's see here. Yeah, he's your hopium dealer. Oh my god, get him out of here. All right,
Dude, his arrogance too, insane. The way he's coming, even after doing that, like it's crazy.
Yeah, he's saying that he didn't do anything wrong. Oh yeah, I've got your video here. Let's show this. This is a good one.
It's hilarious. When I saw that, I started dying.
I gotta do it like this though. Here we go.
Loading in.
Yeah, check this out. I'm not apologizing for a coin that went from 900K to 20 mil in a week.
My only regret is not nuking the entire position, and then show additional replies, including those that may contain offensive content, and they just start loading in.
Oh yeah, great job, Sonic fam. We showed him the business. Now we just have to delete his account. We have to make sure he can never come on the internet ever again. This is crazy. They just won't stop, dude.
Dude, it kept going even after I stopped the recording.
Now, some of these might just be scam bots, but that also says something quite important about him, in that that's what his replies are filled with. But yeah, he's it was kind of crazy because he got like a lot of support initially, but it was kind of a goofy ass scam here. This guy is probably the best write up on it. So this guy did the same scam using the same website, using almost the same ticker Cube. He bought and shilled that one. So it's just a classic Solana scheme that they just kind of like already have packaged and just like dump over and over and over again.
Yeah. Similar to what I was saying about the gnome child token cabal, what they were doing.
Oh yeah, you want to see the chart? Dishies, check out the chart, dude.
Oh my god, that's evil.
It's very impatient. But I got something else here. Oh yeah, this guy got wrapped up in it too. Barney XBT. He says very good welcome by the Sonic community so far. He's trying to distance himself from it. He's saying he didn't get paid anything from it. He also deleted. Oh wait, he deleted this other guy's post. He said, "Oh no, wait. All right, he did. He deleted it. He admitted that he was like told before this that he was like given a heads up to get in on this thing, and then it dumps, and he questions him about it, and then he says Tyler leaves him on a read." But
that sketch.
Jordy, fan fave Jordy here. He's saying, remember these names so it doesn't happen again. I've been holding and getting points, so this is false. I like the country, so I bought it. But there was no DEX associated with this. It was all just vapor. So these guys are in league. They're going to try and like protect their reputations, but don't let these scammers get us again. They probably aren't going to come back to Sonic, to be honest. But if you're out there in the wild, be sure to spread the news. You know, if you're going out sowing your oats on other chains, be sure to tell people. Tyler's a scammer, dude.
I mean, people who operate in bad faith like that, they always get what's coming. It always comes around. What goes around comes around.
Yeah. So also, this is another risk with like the meme coins, and I'm guilty of this too. But don't let that FOMO really get you, dude. Like this guy's like promising he's going to launch a DEX, but he has no documentation. He's putting absolutely no work whatsoever into like making it seem legitimate. And you're nervous about missing out, so you're just hopping in. Don't do that, dude. It's a surefire recipe for disaster. 9 times out of 10, you're just going to lose all your money, as opposed to making those insane profits you want. But moving on here, I wanted to
All-time.
point out that it's quite interesting that, you know, even Andre was on that reposting spree, right? Where he's like just reposting everyone that's saying they're launching on Sonic, and he had to pull back on it because he gave these guys a retweet, and then, you know, just scammers are coming up out of the sewers.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. I
Rest,
mean, as
dude.
we're talking right now, too, all-time high on Derp coin.
Derp can't be defeated, dude.
It just
This is
can't.
insane. Dude, Derp's going to pay for, I don't know. What could a guy like you want, Beastie? Your party hat? It's going to pay for your party hat?
Yeah. I'm gonna buy a new Karasi with my funds.
Hell yeah.
And I'm gonna fucking PK Tyler Durden to the death.
Dude, that's right, dude. I'm pulling up on Tyler Durden. If you want to join in, hit bang my line. We're gonna find this guy. I think he's in the UK. So I mean, anything goes over there.
Maybe it's a rumor, but I heard he's in Vietnam or something. I'm maybe, I don't know. That might be bullshit. What I heard, I don't know.
Look, wherever he's at, Funeral can find him. That's all I know. Okay, Funeral's got connections in the underworld, especially of Southeast Asia, from my understanding. But now, let's round up the show here. We're getting kind of close to the end, Beastie. I've been doing this thing. I think it's kind of fun. Where we're just going to go through and we're gonna identify Chads and Chuds. Is that aged? You're a young guy. Is that hip still to say Chad, Chud?
You know, actually, the word Chad, that's always been, you know, that's pretty that's in, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But the word Chud, I never heard it until I got onto crypto.
Interesting. Crypto exists in this really interesting space where it's like extremely online. So like I've heard Chud for a long time, but it's always been like associated with like political discourse, like alt-right guys and like libtards like fighting over, you know, the culture. So they'll call each other chuds.
Even like the word based, like
mm-hmm.
I was talking to my friend one time, and I was like, I don't know, we were just chopping it up, and I just said that's based, and he's just like, what the fuck does that mean? I was like, what?
Wow.
I was like, how do you not know what that means?
That's crazy. The youth don't know about Lil B anymore. They've forgotten Lil B.
Thanks, God.
Yeah, the bass god, dude. When I was younger, bass used to mean bad, actually, and then it flipped because of Little B. Because it used to mean baser, like a guy that's based out, like he's on crack.
Tyler Durden, we need to get a Lil B to curse Tyler Durden, the bass god curse.
It's got to be kind of cheap nowadays to get the bass god curse. I'm thinking we might need to get the Sonichu curse on him. I saw there was a Sonichu token. Maybe if we get Chris Chan some allocation there, maybe he can work his dark magics to our advantage. But anyway, Chad or Chud here. Let's go. Sam Harcourt's throwing up gang signs at ETH Denver. How do you feel about this?
You know, I fuck with it. Chad.
All right. Chat, let me know if you disagree. Sam Harcourt, gang signs, Chad or Chud. Moving on. This guy, Final Fantasy V is his name, and he's got this chart. He says, we're entering anxiety and then denial and panic.
Chud
now, obviously, you can see my tweet that got absolutely no pickup whatsoever. No one gave a fuck what I thought. And that's fine because I didn't really add a lot. There was like additional chart. Oh, yeah. And then we have this one here, which I don't know if that's possible. But
yeah. I
got two questions for you here. Do you think his chart is accurate here? Do you think this thing has any merit? And two, do you think he's a Chad or a Chud?
No, I don't. I think you know, recent, like there's no big news again. I think recently, like there's no new big news. And I think recently, I believe it's just, you know, a big shakeout. I think there's plenty more pump to happen. Maybe not like instantaneously, but you know, we'll see it within the coming months.
We're shaking out the weak hands. You know what I mean? Yeah. The tourists.
I think it's Chud for sure.
I think you're right. And I think the chat agrees with you. Doing TA is auto Chud. It's star signs for men. Yankee Rune, I dare you to say that on Tuesday when Drac's here. He'll be fucking sending his vampire bats after you or something. Moving on, though. The assistant here, Mario Nawfall. This is the question. Mario Nawfall, is he a Chad or a Chud? I thought it was kind of funny interaction. Drac ain't here. That's right. Drac ain't here, so you're safe this time, Yankee. Can you please introduce us to ecosystem projects so we can extort them for 5 figures, then dump their token and move on to the next? Has Mario Nawfall ever promoted anything that became successful. It seems like everything he has ever had on his, I don't even watch his show, but anytime I've gone on, I've clicked in to listen or seen the headline, it's just gone straight to zero.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know who this guy is. Chud.
Chud, dude, fuck yeah, dude. He's a total chud. I'm glad you don't know who he is, dude. There's hope for the future. This guy, let me give you a little rundown on because I think it's kind of interesting. He's a total freak, dude. He teamed up with the Bark team. Dude, he also teamed up with, I don't know if you guys remember, there was a token launch on Fantom right before the migration. It was like a mongoose or something. It's another Solana scheme. But Mario Nawfal, this guy, he posts everything from like, yeah, Pedro, that's what it was. It was the most incredibly difficult thing to listen to I've ever experienced in my life. It was a lot of shrieking. But Mario Nawfal, he'll post anything, essentially just posts gossip as if it's news. And then he hosts these very large spaces. He's had Elon Musk on his space, that sort of thing. But like, it seems like the only reason Elon came on is because he was the largest like person going consistently live, and he wanted to like get the live feature more active on X. But he's booty, dude. He's booty. I wouldn't trust this guy. Anything you hear about from this guy, that's just me. Welcome. He's a chud. We're experiencing very chud day to day, but here's a chat. I think maybe, hopefully, Andre Cronier. Now, you probably know about this already if you're watching this show. It went live, I think, an hour ago. No, wait, an hour. Yeah, 2 hours ago. So give it a listen. Rand interviewed Andre. Can I say I'm a little salty that Andre didn't come on here? Yes, I am a little salty. But hey, I get it. Rand's a bigger guy. Look at his studio. He's got lights back there.
In due time.
In due time. Andre looks like he hasn't slept in days. Bullish. Very true. Andre, trad. Now, but what do you think about Rand? Rand, chat or chud?
Andre looks like Zelensky.
Yeah, dude. Andre's at war, bro.
Rand.
How old is Andre, dude?
I don't know. I'll go with Chad. You know, if Andre's putting the, talking to him, I'm assuming Chad.
Okay, fair enough. BitBoy would disagree, but who cares what BitBoy thinks? He's psychopathic. Look the intensity that Rand is staring at.
Did you see the video? Oh, I didn't have the supermarket doesn't take crypto, so this lady just paid for my groceries.
No, what? BitBoy?
Yeah.
Oh my god. This is how that makes me feel.
Oh no.
That's BitBoy. That's how what he's living through right now. That's crazy. That's dastardly, dude.
Yeah, he's in the trenches.
He's hit the rock bottom, dude. People are telling me that Andre is 17, which means he's younger than you, 28, and Rand is half Chad, half Chud. Yeah, he's a were Chud, dude. He goes in the full moon. That's crazy. I can't believe that. Andre's got to be, dude. He looks like he's suffering, dude. We got to help him out somehow. Someone buy fucking Andre a spa package, okay? Jesus Christ. He's working hard. He doesn't have to work that hard, bro. Now, what do we think about this? Now, Sonic infamously has like bizarre for some reason. Why are the Sonic or the Phantom events at conferences always so fucking bizarre, dude? Is what I want to know. Like, look at this. It's an honest to god carnival. This red light, dude. This is like ominous.
What?
Did the assistant organize this? Is what I want to know.
It's just so random.
That guy looks like he's from that movie, A Clockwork Orange, which makes me a little nervous. But hey, would you be here? Would you want to? Are you sad that you're missing out on this? Next year, you want to go, Beastie?
Oh yeah, no, actually, I do want to go. You know, I feel like it's one. I know that you get hella free merch when you go there.
It's true.
So that's sick as fuck.
Yeah. Dude.
But I always love free clothes. But yeah, no, I would love to be there. It looks like hella networking opportunities. You get to meet the people who are behind everything. It's cool. It's really cool.
Dude, if you're really lucky, you might even run at a funeral. It's true.
Yeah.
I've seen him. All right. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to brag, but it's possible. He's there.
Yeah. That'd be
now,
sick.
Chat or Chud event this, though. Is this excited? Make you excited? It's better than the Phantom Rap.
Okay. I don't know about the circus, but the event overall, just, being there would be Chad. The event, maybe
all right, how about,
a little bit Chud.
Let me make it this guy right here. Is he a Chad or a Chud? This guy looks like he's about to start juggling and he's balancing. This is the assistant, I think.
Wait, there's no way that
I think it might be. I don't know. He'll have to come on and defend himself. If it's not, he'll have to clear the air.
I'll go with circus.
Circus
Circus,
Chud.
oh, Circus Chud.
Yeah, I like that. He's a circus chud. I think that's funny. This is where the Sonic points money is being spent. Stinky, this is where the Sonic's points money is being made, dude.
Oh God.
All right. And then, oh, wait. Do I just have this one up twice? I think so. All right. Well, I think that's it then. I think I have the freaking clown show. So if we go down, we got Chud, Chad. Wait, we go Chad, Chud, Chad, Chud. I think it's an even split. It's an even split today, this week. We're true neutral today, Beastie.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which I
No,
think
we're just-
says a little something about the market, dude. You got to stay steady. You know what I mean? You got to balance your
do.
inner Chad and Chud. Don't freak out. Okay.
You can't. You gotta. You gotta stay zen.
All right. Well, let's wrap this thing up here. I'm getting a little too crazy here. Now, Beastie, thank you so much for joining me. The gnome child, the father of the gnome children. Check it out.
Yes,
Check
sir.
them out on
Check 'em
Twitter.
out.
Check out their mint.
Yeah, no, big things coming. And I just want to keep building and get the project out there, and hopefully we'll be up there with the derps, and it's not the one thing I don't like about some projects. It's like we got to be the better project, or this is the better project, or whatever. But like it's all love.
It's beautiful, dude. We got to come
Yeah,
together,
come
raise
together.
the tide, raise all the boats. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Only ones we got to sink are this Tyler Durden character and his best friend Barry, or whatever the hell his name was. Those guys got to go. But everyone else,
I'll hit them with the Revan Geen 1 spec, and that's it. They're over. They're done.
hell yeah, dude. That is some RuneScape lingo that's way over my head. That's how I know I can trust you, Beastie. We'll see you guys Tuesday. Keep it breezy, brothers.
GM Sonic is Corval and Dracula Presley. GM.